Sheila, aren't you acting a little immaturely to a simple visit by your parents?
We came to see your husband, and we're not going back until we do.
I'll drive this car over if you say one more word. You're making me nervous. I need my B complex. Ma, I'm gonna kill us all in 5 seconds. You don't need your B complex.
Doris, don't start taking those vitamins. You know how upset she gets when she sees you doing drugs.
Why do you refer to me as she? I'm sitting right next to you. Normal people do not call people sitting right next to them she. Morris, I told you we shouldn't come. You know she doesn't want us here. Why don't we go home?
What? We waste over $400 on plane tickets, and then we don't get to meet the schnook that she hooked? No.
She does not want us. What are we supposed to do, kill ourselves for her?
You don't earn money, so you don't know what $400 is these days. Ah, I'll look what you did.
Why would I not let her stone like these? Now she's going to kill herself. She's crazy, just as I said.
You said that she'd be glad to see us. That she's a bride now. She's mature now. She must be happy.
Well, she must have married a real character.
All right, cut the melodramatics. We'll go home. I'm not gonna give her that $500 wedding present.
No, don't go. I want you to meet him. First, let me tell you about him. I want to tell you everything. The sun's almost down. I think sunset is the most beautiful time of day, for it heralds the coming of the cool, refreshing night. I'll start at the beginning, when I first arrived here. You remember I worked for 3 years cashiering at that lousy supermarket, until I'd saved up $3,000. After I left home, you can imagine how excited I was to be in a new city. It's new. It's all new, and anything is possible. Nobody knows you. You can be anyone. I could make up any personality in history I wanted. I was free for the first time in my life. Free. I got a map and walked everywhere just to find where things were in relation to each Every minute I expected someone to come up and say, "Hi, you're a stranger here, aren't you? Let me show you around." But nobody did. Actually, someone did say something.
Hey, sweetheart. You know how to get to Fire Avenue?
No, I'm new here, but I have a map. What did you say the name was?
You don't understand, baby. I want to put you on Fire Avenue.
Here's the map, you find it.
Haven't you ever heard the song, Fire Avenue?
No?
You want to ride someplace?
No, I'm not going anyplace.
Fine, get in the car.
Are you crazy? I don't even know you.
Come on, we'll go for a ride. We'll get to know each other. Ah.
After 4 days of walking, I became depressed. I sat alone in my room for 3 days, thinking melancholy thoughts. I decided to look for an apartment.
You're not going to find anything for $300 a month. I may be able to help you. Here we are. Something very special. Come right in, mister. Huh? All right, huh? Oh, not to worry, little lady. We'll screw that in later. You know, there's some construction outside. Everything will be fine this afternoon. Listen, I got a couple of other people very anxious to find the place. They'll be coming by in about an hour, you know. I'd like to hold it for you, but... Nice, huh? Cozy?
It's too small.
Too small? For $400, you're not gonna get anything bigger. Not here, lady, not in this town.
$400?
Yeah, you know, I got a couple of people coming over in about an hour, you know, and they're very anxious. They're really looking for a place. Now, I held them off because I knew you really were looking for a place, and... But, you know, I can't hold them off too long.
I have to live someplace.
400, okay? Now, there's a $400 deposit, and I gotta have $200 for a finder's fee, but I'm not charging you any more than that, okay? So that'll be $1,000.
$1,000?
That's right, darling. Not bad, huh?
That day I bought a bed, some chairs, a table, a dresser, 2 glasses, dishes, forks, and knives. It wasn't much, but I was ecstatic to be in my own apartment at last. It was around 10 o'clock when the music started. Do you have any water? The water keeps going off in my place. Water? I love water. The earth is mostly water. Our body's mostly water. Yeah, I love water. Our pipes are hooked up to the club. Whenever a lot of people piss in the club, our water pressure goes down. That's how you know when there's a good band playing. I mean, when there's a good band playing, people don't get pissed, they watch. So when my water runs, I go to the club. I see. When there's a good band playing, we get water? How often does a good band play? Every 2 or 3 months. I'm not staying here. Just buy water like that. How much is it? It's only $1.41 a gallon. I'm not staying here. Is that aspirin or something unnatural? Aspirin. You got anything unnatural? What's unnatural? You don't have anything. Gee, this place is empty. You need a stereo. I can get you one cheap, $50. No, I'm not staying here. And I can't afford to spend any more money, not until I get a job. You know what I do? Guess it. You're a stereo salesman. I'm a poet. You like poetry? Yes. In fact, I was just reading Shakespeare's sonnets. I don't read poetry. I mean, if you read poetry, then you just copy the stuff you read. I'm original, spontaneous, as in spontaneous busting. I like that. Spontaneous busting. Boom! All of a sudden. You mean spontaneous combustion, not busting. Don't take my words if I mean that. Words are all I got. I would like to read your poetry sometime. What's your name? Viola. Oh, how I would love to hold her. You know her name's Viola. My friends call me V. Her friends call her V, but I just want her to be in love with me. I write song lyrics for rock bands. I got paid $500 for the one I wrote last week. What's your name? My name's Portia. I don't come from Warsaw. My name's not Marsha. You better not cross her. My name's Portia. I got paid $100 for that one. My name really is Portia. You're a little strange, but I like you. I'm sorry I'm not staying. If you stay, we'll be best friends. Okay, I'll stay. Gotta be this one. Look at all the lights and buttons. It's unnatural. You said yesterday you could get me one for $50. You didn't move fast enough. I can't afford this. Listen, if I'm going to lend you my records, you're gonna have to get a decent stereo. I mean, it doesn't make sense to ruin good records on a junky system. I can't. Is that the way you treat your best friend? Man, I tell you what to buy, and you don't even listen to me. You shouldn't smoke that. It's bad for your health. Don't take my drugs away from me, man. Drugs are all I got. Listen to this. This is unnatural. Doesn't it thrill your guts? I'm bored. Let's go someplace.
remember you. Don't you remember me?
No, I don't.
Remember we were talking about the women's situation in Central America last month?
No, I wasn't here.
Oh, well, what's your opinion about it?
What's my opinion on what?
Well, what's your opinion on me?
You have nice eyebrows. Like James Dean.
Well, you have very sensual lips, like Catherine Hepburn.
Like a dripping ice cream cone. Like a hydrogen bomb on a sunny day. Like a dead baby at a picnic. He has to come along and wreck everything.
Portia, darling, are you still writing your poetry on the bathroom walls?
Where's your girlfriend Judy tonight?
Well, it's getting a little crowded at this table. Why don't you come over to my table?
She likes the atmosphere here better. Yeah, I like the atmosphere here better. I'll introduce you to everyone in the band. I know everyone. I just want to meet the lead singer. He's a good friend. He'll give us some unnatural stuff. I'm nervous. I've never met anybody before. Cool. Don't act like a frump. I'm here.
Portia, I told you, if you come back around here again, I'm gonna have to box you. Now, get out of here, you frump!
Probably new guy. Didn't recognize me. I was 15 when my old man tried to make it with me. That's when I split from home. That was 11 years ago. I'm 22, and this is the first time I've lived away from home. What are your parents like? Morris and Doris? What are they like? They're jokes. I mean, their idea of a good time is to go to the movies. I like movies, but only 3D ones. They like Hollywood-type movies. You know, the kind where boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy finds girl. I like movies where boy meets four girls, boy cuts throat of four girls. And boy meets fifth girl, and fifth girl cuts throat of boy. I hate gory movies. They make me sick. There's a great double feature I'm dying to see. Revenge of the Crazed Psycho and Blood Butcher's Massacre. Let's go tomorrow. I can't. I wouldn't like them anyway. Besides, I have to look for a job. I'm running low on funds. What time are you going to be back? About 6 or 7. All right. Catch you then. Hey. Thanks. I'm always forgetting these. Hello, I'm calling about the job you had advertised in the paper.
Nothing here. Try again late December or January.
Hello, I'm calling about the ad you had for a job in the paper.
I took the last one yesterday.
Hello, I'm calling about the job you had advertised in the paper.
Forget it. Hello? I'm calling to see if you still have the waitressing job open. Aaron told me.
No, I think you have the wrong number.
Aaron told me to call. Is this 254-9368?
9367.
Oh, thanks.
Why not? Hello, I'm calling to see if you still have the waitressing job open. Oren said to call.
Nah, we ain't got no more waitressing jobs. But if you're one of Oran's chicks, you can come work for me personally, you know.
Thanks. The locket?
He says he doesn't want to see you. Is that clear?
Did you tell him I got some unnatural stuff for him? Portia, where's my stereo? I swear to God, I didn't take it. I found these, and you didn't leave them last night, and you were the only one who knew I wouldn't be home. I don't have it. Give it back. I can't. I sold it. Why did you steal it and sell it? I have a bad habit. How much did you get for it? $50. Portia, we just bought it yesterday for $500. If you told me you needed money, I would have given you the $500. I didn't know. Where's the $50 then? I got this with it. You traded my stereo for that? I'll share it with you. I don't want any, but after a day like today, I might need some later. You know, it's not like you're the only person I've hurt. I hurt myself, too. It's not like you're the only person I hurt. I hurt myself, too. I had to sell my stereo 5 years ago. See, I'm in a bad situation. I didn't really sell a song last week. The only song lyrics I ever sold was 2 years ago, and I only got paid $40. I can't talk to you now. I'm too upset. I can take the noise. I can even take being without water. But I can't take the rats.
Lady, is this your name on this lease?
Then he said there was nothing I could do about it because I already signed.
Nothing you can do, huh? Well, we'll see about that. You've got a case here. I didn't tell you about the music, right?
No.
And he didn't tell you about the water and the bugs.
No. No.
Well, this guy's nothing more than a scoundrel and a cheat, and I wouldn't worry. We'll get your money back.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Look, justice doesn't allow for this unfair advantage, and it doesn't permit this abuse of human rights.
Thank you. You're wonderful.
Bill, I'm going to take your case. However, I'll require a small retainer. $400.
$400?
Mm-hmm. Would you like to be happy?
What do you want?
Would you like to find true bliss and happiness?
That sounds okay.
Most people don't believe this, but if you can write your name, you can be happy. Can you write your name?
Yeah, that's something I can do.
Sign here, and you've taken the first step on the road to happiness.
I am attending this free introductory lesson of my own free will and choice.
It's a legal formality. We try to bring people happiness, and they accuse us of brainwashing.
Who are you?
We're MBC.
NBC?
No, MBC. M, as in Mohammed. We're followers of His Spiritual Holiness, Muhammad, Buddha, Christ.
I'm not religious.
What are you afraid of? It's free. What have you got to lose?
That's true. What have I got to lose?
We are very honored to have with us here today the son of our most sacred spiritual leader. He has often spoken to hundreds of thousands of devoted followers in India. But today, he is taking time out of his busy schedule to speak with you fortunate few. Let us welcome him with a warm round of applause. Moses, Krishna, Muhammad, Buddha, Christ.
Today, our lesson is in God and fate. Our spiritual master, His Grace, Mohammed Buddha Christ, teaches us to trust in fate. Think of the wonders of fate. Why, only today, a complete stranger stopped you on the streets, and you trusted him. You are now on the road to true happiness and spiritual enlightenment. There were many people who did not take his hand. They have lost out because they refused to simply trust in fate. You people of the West, you think you've accomplished something great with your science. But what has science given you? Nothing. Nothing but headaches. And what have you lost by believing in your science? Only your faith in God. Our Holiness, Lord Sri Mohammed Buddha Christ, he himself once believed in Western science, until one day, the spirits of Mohammed and Buddha, and yes, even Christ, appeared to him and told him the truth. Only if you believe can you find truth. You cannot know truth, as Westerners say. It must be experienced directly. Our civilization in the East is thousands of years older. You must respect your elders, and you must believe in the old ways. All of the problems of today, nuclear bombs, war, drug addiction, all these are because you have turned away from the wisdom of the ancients. All that is all you must do. Simply wear our amulet, and nothing bad can happen to you. I thank you. In my travels, I have learned the answers to all questions. Are there any questions?
I have a question. I want to know why you brainwash innocent young men and women. Why you starve them and you don't let them sleep until they submit to your will.
My dear child, we do not starve our people. But without food, you cannot think. If you cannot think, you cannot trust. The basis of our religion is to trust in faith.
You're a fraud. Excuse me.
She is lost. She shall wander, but she'll be found. If you liked what I said, then sign up for our course today.
I don't know.
Did you like it?
Yes, it was wonderful. I felt so alone when I came here tonight. But now I feel a spiritual wholeness.
Crumbs. Crumbs, my dear. That is all you experienced today. To have the full cake, you must take the full course.
And if you sign up for the full course today, we will give you the amulet that protects you from all harm and a free copy of Mohammed Buddha Christ's new book of prayers.
I don't know. Let me think about it.
No, do not think. You cannot think the truth. You must experience it. Here, keep this, whether you decide to come back or not. It will protect you if you believe strongly enough.
Okay. I'll take the course.
Wonderful. You won't regret it. There is a small fee of $600.
$600?
Why, this is merely a contribution to show your faith and seriousness. Why, how else are we to judge whether you're prepared to marry God than by this small dowry we require?
But I'm kind of low on money. 600 is all I have.
Viola, my foolish poor child. Do you expect to find God without sacrifice?
Hey, honey, you know how to get to Fire Avenue?
You asked me that a few days ago.
Oh, what? I asked a lot of chicks that. You want to go for a ride?
Before I was afraid. Now I am under the protection of Lord Mohammed Buddha Christ and nothing can happen to me. You will drive me home, and I will tell you how you may find true happiness.
That's what I want. True happiness.
It has been only a few hours since I left this apartment, yet my life has been so transformed that this place seems a different world to me.
You forgot to lock the door.
No, there is no need to lock it, for I have nothing to fear anymore. Now we will pray together for 10 minutes.
Then what will we do after we pray?
There is no need to lock that. After we pray, you will go home and I will go to sleep, for I am very tired.
I have a better idea.
I know your better idea. But my Lord, Mohammed Buddha Christ, teaches that marriage is the only state where our transitory temples of our souls may meet.
Who's the best lover you ever had? I said, who's the best lover you ever had?
You are Mr. Blettonshire. You are.
So now what's the matter?
Everything's wonderful. I don't have a job. I don't have any friends. My stereo's been stolen. I gave the last of my money away to a ridiculous religious cult. And I've just been raped. Everything's just the way I'd always hoped it would be.
Turn off your tear ducts, honey. I'll give you a job.
Viola, it's not important. Leave it. Don't work so hard. I want to make a good impression. If you're smart, you'll leave like I did after 6 months. Why are you leaving? The work is dull, repetitious, and boring. The pay is poor. And the boss is a beast.
Hello, Viola. I hope Olivia's doing a good job teaching you the ropes.
Yes, sir.
Do you like your new position?
I love it, Mr. Blettonshire. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it.
That's a good girl.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm just a clumsy oaf, a dumb bunny, a nitwit, a jerk, a fool.
I'm sorry you'll no longer be working for us, Olivia.
Yeah, I'm sorry, too. When I think I'm only going to be working for you for 2 more days, I get real sad. How do I clean this? Leave it. Come sit down. Do you like yogurt? They say people in the Soviet Union have lived to be 160 years old by eating yogurt. Is that yogurt? Yeah. A special homemade kind. My brother Robespierre makes it from a secret recipe. He says it keeps him young. How old is he? He says he's over 160. Try some. Do you like it? No, I guess I'm just depressed today. Doing an exciting, fascinating job like this, how could you get depressed? You're lucky. You're leaving in 2 days. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. Hey, you want to go to a movie? That's what I do when I'm low. Yeah, I like movies. What kind you like? I don't like movies with horror and violence.
Neither do I. I hate them. The ones where the women are always getting axed or knifed. They're so repulsive.
What should we go see?
Here's a movie page. Sorry. Let's just go to the nearest movie theater. Come on, let's get changed.
Can we leave just like this?
The best thing about a bad job is you don't worry about losing it.
Ever bother you working in such a creepy place alone at night?
No, I like creepy places.
Creepy things.
Creepy people.
It's really nice. They play art films. I like art films. I don't want to see them. They must be art films. Blood Butcher's Massacre and Revenge of the Crazed Psycho are art films. You can't judge a movie by its title. Couldn't we go to another theater? This is the only theater in this neighborhood. I think I'll go home. All right. You really think they're art films? That's all this theater ever plays. Well, we could see one, and if it's good, we'll stay for the other. You're on. I agree. I thought they were art films. I thought the first was disgusting. The second was so grotesque. As soon as the razor cut the woman's eye, I knew it wasn't an art film. I'm still depressed. Now I feel like vomiting.
Time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right.
How are you today, darling Robespierre?
Well, dear Olivia, the treatments are not working.
Dear, I have someone I want you to meet. Robespierre, this is Viola. She's taking over my old job. Viola, this is my brother Robespierre, the historian.
What shall I take?
Robespierre has a blood disorder. He has to have transfusions periodically. What is it?
It's a jury subject, really. I prefer not to talk about it. So, Olivia, how was your work this evening?
We skipped out. We went to the movies.
Oh, you didn't invite me.
Well, I would have, darling Robespierre, but we ended up at one of those dreadful horror movies. The kind you detest.
Yes, I seem to remember fainting in the theater upon seeing Nosferatu.
Actually, I thought there were a few clever scenes in the movies we saw.
In the talkies.
Of course, silly. Robespierre only likes silent films.
I think film lost so much of its charm and expressiveness when it started to talk.
I've never seen a silent film.
Oh, what a pity. And you've never seen Chaplin or Keaton or Eisenstein?
Excuse me, where's the bathroom? Right this way. Talkies. All movies are talkies nowadays, silly boy. Broken mirror? Light transfusions. I bet those guys are vampires. I better get out of here. Hey, we were just thinking. It's awfully late. Why don't you spend the night? No, thanks. I really have to get back.
Okay, I'll call you a cab.
Oh, no, thanks. I'll walk. I love walking at night.
You live 4 miles from here.
I'll jog. I jog 4 miles every day.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, yeah, it was really shocking. Surprised. Nice to meet you.
See you tomorrow at work.
No, you can't have it. It was a gift from my parents.
Only 7 more hours. I'm counting the hours to my release. I feel like I've been in prison.
What are you going to do?
Tomorrow night, I fly to Hungary. I have old friends there.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone named Portia?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, send her up.
I just thought of something funny. What? Last night, I was a little drunk from the beers. And after those movies we saw, boy, I was really in a strange mood. I got a really strange idea in my head.
What was that?
I thought maybe Robespierre, or maybe even both of you were vampires.
Boy, you sure do get drunk.
Because my parents never let me drink at home.
Make sure it's only 5 minutes, okay, lady? And for Christ's sake, don't take anything.
I have to talk to you privately.
Don't ask me why. It's a matter of life and death. I need $100.
I can't. I only have $50 left and I need it.
I'm your best friend.
No, you're not. You lie and steal from me.
You said instead of stealing, I should come to you if I needed help. Now it's coming. You won't help.
I can't.
She was a friend until the friend was needed. Then you should have seen the way I was treated. It mattered not how much I begged and pleaded.
I'll write you a check for half. $25. Thanks. It'll help.
Sometimes we're forced to do things by circumstances beyond our immediate control.
Okay, 5 minutes are up.
Boy, this job really is like prison.
Want to share my friend's bed with me, honey? Come in.
Where's the computer you stole last night?
I didn't.
Where's your friend Portia?
I don't know.
Did the two of you plan it together?
Look, Mr. Gluttonshare, I swear to you, I...
No, I swear to you. Nobody cheats on me. Where's Portia?
I don't know where she is, but if you give me a little time, I'll find out. And if she did steal a computer, I'll get her to give it back.
Either you bring it back tonight, or pay me the $1,200 it costs.
Where's the thing you took? You tell on me. No, but they know about it. And they're gonna arrest you and me. Where is it? I sold it. How much? $30. $80. The thing was worth $1,200.
So what? I'm not a good businesswoman.
We're gonna be put in prison.
Don't worry, I'll clear you. You got a quarter? I think I can break 800,000.
She just doesn't have it anymore. There's nothing we can do.
I'm a nice guy. She's going to jail, and you're going to testify against her.
No, I won't. But, Mr. Glettenshire, sometimes people do things by forces beyond their immediate control.
I want my property back, and I don't want to hear anything else.
Look, your company made $14 million last year. The thing was only worth $1,200. Couldn't you forgive and not press charges the way I forgave you for raping me?
First, I give you a free ride home. Then I make love with you. Next, I give you a good job at fair pay. And what do you do in gratitude? You steal my property and accuse me of raping you so that you can blackmail me.
It's not true.
You belong in jail, and I'll make sure you get there. In the meantime, you'll work 12 hours a day so that you can earn back the money you owe me. And now, you owe me a milkshake.
This is outrageous. And blatantly illegal. Today's, Friday. We got a court order for you on Monday, let you back in your apartment. That's it.
What will I do till Monday?
Go to a motel.
I can't afford it.
Look, I know a cheap one for $20 a night.
I only have $9 left.
Didn't you go to your parents?
No.
I'm afraid that leaves us with a problem. See, I'm going to require another $200 in addition to the $400 you gave me.
I can't.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't continue to pursue your case or represent your interests.
Well, what about justice and human rights and everything you were talking about
Look, the
last
legal
time?
system needs money to operate properly.
Here. Take my money. I just want justice.
That's not enough, I'm sorry.
Is Olivia here?
No, she left for the airport an hour ago.
Thank you.
Would you care to come in for some tea?
I want to die.
Death is no comedian. Death is no hollow jest. Nature plays no practical joke.
How do you know about death?
I gaze at the dark remoteness of my own death, and have heard my death sentence pronounced by a waterfall.
You make death sound romantic.
No, it's not. I actually took those lines from a friend, a philosopher I once knew, Ludwig Feuerbach.
Did your friend tell you what death is?
As in the beginning, you existed only in the consciousness of others, so at the end you again exist only in their consciousness.
Can I live forever?
Acknowledge death not only as the real and true end of your existence, but as the true and real beginning and ground of your existence. For your existence is possible only together with the condition of your death. One cannot live without death, and to live forever is not to live at all.
Strange, I see your reflection.
Why strange?
I thought vampires didn't have reflections.
I don't know about vampires, but I have reflections on many things. Life, death, and love.
What are your reflections on life?
Whose life?
Mine. My life. My stupid, boring, meaningless existence that I hate.
What do you hate about your life?
My name is Viola. Sometimes I think it's short for violate, because everyone violates me.
You must struggle to stop it.
I don't know how. How old are you?
160.
Wow. Where did that come from?
Would you put it on?
Not my style.
In our lives, we try on a succession of styles, and so evolve one which we might call our own.
You're an historian?
Yes, and I've been a Shakespearean actor. I've been many things, aren't we all?
You're a Shakespearean actor? Would you recite something for me?
When, in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast state, and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate, wishing myself like one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed, desiring this man's art and that man's scope, with what I enjoy most, contented least. Yet, in these thoughts, myself almost despising, aptly I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark at break of day arising, sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love remembered, such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings.
I feel so strange, like someone completely different.
I told you we often change with the styles we try on.
You're so sweet and gentle.
Forgive me. 'Tis now the very witching hour of night, when churchyards yawn and hell itself breathes an age into the world. Now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the payload quaked to the gun. Go!
They've taken everything from me. My hope, my belief, my trust, even my body. All I have left is my life. That I give to you. It isn't much, but that I give to you.
Excuse me, would you like to be happy?
Yes,
Would you like to find true happiness and inner peace?
yes.
Most people don't believe this, but if you can write your name, you can be happy. Can you write your name? Is this your boyfriend? Well, sir, how would you like to be happy?
I want my money returned.
Viola, you look changed. Why didn't you come to our seminar series? You paid for it. You would have learned so much.
I would have learned nothing. I want my money returned.
You signed our release. You signed it of your own free will. You know that's true.
Fraud. Give it back.
Can we step over here, please? Look, right here. In the agreement you signed, it says that if you fail to show up for any of the lessons, you will not get a refund. That's as clear as the sun.
I don't care. I need my money back.
God needs it more than you do. That's the truth.
Your whole truth in religion is nothing more than an elaborate money-making scheme.
Blasphemer! You've been possessed by a wicked demon. You will live your life in pain, die in misery, and be damned to eternal hell for your evil lies. But you will never get your money back, as God is my witness.
There's nothing more we can do. Let's go.
Get lost, buddy. You're bad for business.
Didn't even see you come in. Keeper, the landlord, right?
Yes.
Glad you can make it. I spoke to you on the phone. My client, your tenant, Viola, is upset about the fact that you evicted her. Now, she's planning on suing. But I think I can talk her out. Now, I think if you give me $400 compensation for my troubles, that ought to rectify the situation. What do you think? $200, we can discuss the price of life. Would you like a piece of gum? What are you doing? What are you doing? Get away! Ah! Ah!
Oh, hey, Larry. The cripple and his mother are out, and a girl is out. Yeah. Yeah, it's Keeper's condos now, huh? Listen, Larry, I gotta go now. Yeah, I got some people here. Yeah, talk to you later, all right? What do you want?
I want my money returned and the key to my apartment.
Police? Yeah, listen, I got a couple of troublemakers in my office here. Hey.
I don't want any trouble. I just want my things back.
Yeah. Okay, hey, no trouble, hey. Keys, huh? Money, just a second. Hey, you.
Good evening, Viola.
Good evening, Mr. Blattenshire. Mr. Blattenshire, I have something I want to show you.
Let it wait till tomorrow. I'm in a hurry.
This won't wait. It must be now.
So what did you want to show me?
Come, my lover. I want you now.
You're disgusting. You're filthy with dirt. I wouldn't touch you.
When you wanted me, I had no choice. Now I want you.
You're sick.
Who's the best lover you ever had? Who's the best lover you ever had?
I'll get you for this, Viola.
Excuse me, I nearly forgot. I owe you a milkshake.
Hey, I got great news. I just sold a book of poetry for $5,000. I just need $20 to close the deal. Really, that's all I need.
You will not steal from your friends anymore.
All right, I won't.
You will not lie to your friends anymore.
Not anymore. All right. I'm sorry, I think I missed something. You were talking about how you learned hypnotism during your travels through Europe?
Never mind, it's a dreary subject. Let's talk about something else.
I have an interesting subject. What is it? Actually, I have two interesting subjects. Vampires and marriage.
Which one shall we discuss first?
Vampires. Vampires come in all shapes and sizes. Some vampires can see their reflections in glass, and some can't. Vampires live a long time, but they don't live forever. I love movies with vampires. Some movies with vampires are very bad, and some very good. Some vampires are very bad, and some very good.
Where did you learn so much about vampires?
I went to Unholy Cross University, where I majored in dead languages. But the atmosphere there was so grave that I Transylvania'd right to Nosferatu Dam, where I got my Draculauriate.
And, what do you know regarding the subject of marriage?
Some marriages are very good, and some very bad. Portia, we're getting married today. We want you to come along and be our witness. That's unnatural. After the wedding, we went to the movies. Oh, you seriously can't expect us to believe any of that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my dear. I want you to meet him now.
Can you believe it? She goes away for 2 months, and this is what happens to her.
Unbelievable. We should send it to a magazine. I want you to meet him now.
Viola, it's late. Maybe we should wait for tomorrow. We can go back to the airport motel and come back in the morning.
I want you to meet him now.
Perhaps Doris is right. After all, we're tired from a long plane trip. I'm sure we'd make a better impression after a long night's sleep. After all, we want to make a good impression on our new son-in-law. We want to start things off on the best foot possible.
I want you to meet him now.